from the guy who stayed. Live and in person from the Sky Zone studio. Good morning. This is the Pulse Morning Jumpstart with Corey, Melanie, and Chuck.
Love your radio station. I listen to it all the time.
Pulse FM, positive hits.
Good morning. It is 7:48. 64 is the high for today. We have cloudy skies this morning. Around dinner, the sun is supposed to appear, which will be nice. Right now it's 60.
I'd like to say good morning to Facebook Live. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Are we on both? My Pulse FM just popped up.
Could be. I don't know.
You got your Facebook page too, right, Chuck?
Yes, we have a 46 Sports Facebook page.
Nice. And what happens there?
Well, you get sports updates throughout the day. We typically put this little sports segment on the 46 Sports page so that if by some choice, a bad choice that you've made in life, that you miss it live, you can go back and get your sports news at that point.
All right. Hey, coming up after 8 o'clock, since we are on Pulse FM's Facebook.
Right. Yes.
The mic is over here, sir.
I know, but I've got to lift up the visual so you can see what I'm about to talk about.
Okay.
I have to explain everything, Melanie.
Sometimes, yes.
It would help if you explained it into the mic.
Right.
Oh, you can hear me. So there's something great in this box for our radio station.
I'm excited to see what that is.
What does this word say, Chuck?
Fragile.
Thank you.
So apparently this came from Italy.
It's Italian.
Right.
Right.
So we'll do this a little after 8 o'clock on the Pulse FM Facebook page.
Good.
I'm very excited.
Me too.
Very excited. And now Chuck will speak into his mic and do sports.
Well, because that's what I do. It's easier to hear me that way.
That's right, Chuck.
As a famous producer in television once told the great Tom Rinaldi, you have a microphone and a transmitter. There's no need to shout. They may not be playing basketball right now, but that doesn't mean there isn't news from that sport. Notre Dame's women's program continues an off-season of change as the Irish make official what we reported on Twitter last week. Beth Cunningham is leaving the bench. Cunningham, the third leading scorer in program history, has been an assistant for the women's program since 2012. Officially, it's said that she is leaving to pursue other coaching opportunities, most likely at North Carolina. No successor officially named yet, although all signs point to the former Irish player and assistant Coquise Washington as filling that vacancy. Meanwhile, Evansville Rights point guard Christian Lander has submitted his letter of intent to IU for the class of 2020. That's news because the five-star prospect had been a verbal commitment for the class of 2021, but decided he would graduate high school early and go to Indiana now. He will compete with Rob Finney and Al Durham for that starting point guard slot. College sports continue to make cuts at other levels. Yesterday, Furman University announced that it is cutting its men's lacrosse and its baseball program. Paladins had played baseball for 125 years. Good news for those awaiting the return of pro sports. More state governors have announced that their states will soon be open for business. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo says his government will work with New York teams to get back as soon as possible. Texas says they'll be open at the end of the month. And the Governor Greg Abbott has announced that Little League Baseball can now return to his state. And California Governor Gavin Newsom said his state would be ready for the first week of June. Golf's U.S. Open really won't be an open this year. Over the years, half the field has had to qualify through a set of tournaments. Now a smaller field of players will be selected for that event, which will be staged in mid-September at Wingfoot in New York. And finally, one local note, Lakeland High School has hired Kyle Grossman as its new athletic director. Grossman had been the tennis coach for the Lakers the last 6 years. We do sports weekday mornings at 6:50 and 7:50. Chuck Freeby, Pulse FM Sports.
Keeping you entertained, informed, inspired, and encouraged. The Pulse FM Facebook page.
Okay, if you're on Facebook, then I have to get on Facebook.
20,000 likes can't all be wrong, right? Pulse FM.
Hi, I'm Kelly with Bazzi Honda.